Are we going to have another song?
I think we are. Sea shanty. Yeah.
So, well, let's have a little chat first with this is Audie and Zinnia and Peter Souza. 3 Sheets to the Wind. And thanks for being with us today.
Z-A-P-S.
Yeah.
Zaps.
Otherwise known as Zaps.
Yeah.
That's how we sign our cards.
Well, thanks for being with us. I mean, we did this a couple of years ago with you, and we loved it. But we asked you this the first time around, but just your love of singing and why sea shanties and why, like your ties to life on the ocean.
Yeah. Well, my family was from the Azores and from Newfoundland, and I have a long history of great uncles that were sea captains, cooks. All of my aunts were fish cutters. A lot of tough situations with people dying and the typical stuff that happened to fishermen through the years. Hardships in the family. My grandmother was left with 10 kids. My great aunt, her sister, ended up losing 2 husbands and a son at sea. They both lived to be 84 and 87 respectively, and one of the things I carried through my life from their Newfoundland point of view is, as a teenager, I was always distraught over some things, and both of them would always turn around and say, "What are you going to do, die?" So my love of music has always been. I've gotten involved with the Schooner Adventure, and I've been on the board of directors for over 20 years and been involved in the organization for 21 years. Still going at it. And Audie and I and Zinnia have been doing some amazing music over the past 10 years. 3 Sheets to the Wind has been together for approximately 20 odd years now. We've been singing in different groups and places, and it's been rewarding. And the reason why I like shanties and ballads, and we do some of our own independent stuff, but it builds a community when you start having people sing together. And that was my main gist, was to build a community so other people could share. Because shanties are not that difficult. If you can sing the lines that you start with, and then the people can come in and do the chorus, you don't have to be a great singer. You can just join in. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are. And then as people join in, I've seen people that would not get on a stage come forward now and perform in events that we're doing over the past 4 to 5 years. They've
really
just
cool.
upped their game. They've done a great job, and it's all been from learning. They picked up new instruments, concertinas, banjos, learned these things, and it's just from being consistent and trying
support.
being a help agent. Audie does a lot of singing in church with choir music, and she's actually singing at a wedding up in Vermont for a friend of ours. It's not going to be a shanty, but it could be.
Yeah.
And you all did some singing over the COVID year, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
We ended up. We were singing at the Rum Line every Monday night for almost 2.5 hours, and we stopped that a year and a half ago in March. And this past week was our 17th month of doing Monday nights online from 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock. We have people all across the country. Some come in from foreign lands, and 35 to 40 people. And
It's been great. The community really expanded over Zoom, but it wouldn't have otherwise. So there have been some silver linings to what the pandemic threw at us.
Yeah. And Dan King has us lined up to do some work for the 400th, which we're going to be recording hopefully in November. We've done 3 or 4 events on the Adventure. We did an hour and a half down here a few weeks ago on the dock at the Splash. The other thing that was really fun that we met a lot of new friends from England, and we were the featured performers at the Blackfen Folk Club, one of the oldest folk clubs in England, and we did a half-hour set as a featured performers, and we had a blast. We made some great friends, another group of friends from across the pond, and again, it's been very rewarding, and anybody from any age can do this. Anyone, and that's the best thing about it. Some people have come up to me and said, "This is like going to church." Well, it kind of is. It's built a community, and
Well, we don't all have Audie's voice, though, or Zinnia's, so I still don't think it's quite that easy.
But it's easy to join in.
Yeah.
All right,
You guys can feel free to join in if you want.
You might have to. Yeah.
Maybe.
Becky, mic's down, please.
Right, exactly. Turn me right off.
So you have another song for us?
We do, yeah. So this is a song. It's called "I Am a Fisherman," and this is from a man named Bud Davidge up in Newfoundland, where we met Bud at a kind of a family reunion / music festival on the south coast in St. Jacques. So this is a song that I gathered from that visit up in Newfoundland with Peter's family. So I'll sing it for you. I am a fisherman, me. I have no other life but the sea. With God all around, my spirit is free. For I am a fisherman, me. Well, I have known people who scorn the man who can ride on the storm. What blind souls indeed who do not know the peace of a boat lying still on the mooring. And I felt the gentle swell roll in the cradle that's rocked to and fro. Somewhere in my veins are the soft, sleepy strains of a mother's voice waiting at home. For I am a fisherman, me. I have no other life but the sea. With God all around, my spirit is free. For I am a fisherman, me. To not know the joy of return on the faces of families who yearn for the tide to bring in all those tired, happy men is to not know the passion that burns in the souls of those fisher folk free who have no other life but the sea. With God all around and the swell of the ground, I am as proud as a fisherman, me. For I am a fisherman, me. I have no other life but the sea. With God all around, my spirit is free. For I am a fisherman, me. Just a simple song about the life of fishing in Newfoundland.
That
And I
is
think
great.
it's not so different from the way life has been here in Gloucester too. So.
Yeah. So now, Audie and Peter, if people want to learn more about Three Sheets to the Wind, if they want to participate, and are you still doing these Zooms?
Zoom every
Yeah.
Monday
How
night.
can they go about doing that?
They can come on to my Facebook page, Peter Souza. I post a link. I also posted on Gloucester Shanty Night where we were singing at the Rum Line. But the link is there every Monday morning. We have different people join in from all over the place. We had a couple of visitors we hadn't ever come on the other night, which was really cool. So, and they sing.
Yeah,
So it's
It's
cool.
fun.
that's amazing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
great.
are we doing something with Zinnia now, or
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Right.
so.
Zin's picked up a song called "Nothing But a Humbug." So she's
So this is,
pretty well
this
at
is
this.
actually a little shanty.
beautiful?
hey, you gotta sing up.
You're not but a humbug.
So they say, so they say,
You're not but a humbug.
that's all I know.
Catfish gone on huckleberry vines.
So they say, so they say,
Catfish gone on huckleberry vine.
that's all I know.
Dandy Jim from South Carolina.
So they say, so they say,
He's come home to marry Dinah.
That's all I know.
Never seen the light since I've been born.
so they say, so they say,
Sailing on the Pfeiffer, rocking out corn.
That's all I know.
One day the blackbird said to the crow,
so they say, so they say,
Why do you love your summer so?
That's all I know.
That's my trade since I was born.
so they say, so they say,
Scratching and digging up the farmer's corn.
That's all I know.
Said the blackbird to the crow.
so they say, so they say,
High and dry will hoist her high.
That's all I know.
High and dry will hoist her high.
So they say, so they say,
Hoist her high for a bull jumper.
that's all I know.
you're nothing but a humbug.
So they say, so they say,
You're
nothing but a humbug.
that's all I know.
Hey,
Nice.
great job.
Very great job.
Awesome
kid.
stuff.
That was
Peter,
beautiful.
Audie, and Zinnia Souza, Three Sheets to the Wind, thanks so much for being
welcome.
here.
Such a
we
pleasure.
love listening to you.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
it's
having us.
wonderful.
Yeah,
beautiful
we
day
really
to
appreciate your
sing with
time.
friends.
Sounds beautiful, and enjoy the weekend. This must mean a lot to you,
Thank
right?
you.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. It's great. Love seeing all the ships come in.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks
Wonderful.
again.
Thank you
Okay,
so
thank
much.
you.
And thank you,
Yeah.
Zinnia. That was really great.
Yeah, beautiful voices.
Yeah.
Cheers. 3 sheets to the wind. That was awesome. This episode of Cape Ann Today is brought to you by Bank Gloucester. Start here, get there.